I wasn't supposed to be there. My friend had an extra invite to this upscale cocktail party, and I only agreed to go because she promised it would be low-key fun. I figured, why not? Free drinks, fancy hors d'oeuvres, and a chance to network a little. What I wasn't expecting was to run into my ex-husband. I spotted him across the room almost immediately. It was like one of those slow-motion movie moments, except instead of romantic background music, I heard my inner voice going, "Oh, hell no." We hadn't spoken in over 2 years. Our divorce was not terrible, but not great either. No dramatic betrayals, just the slow unraveling of a relationship that neither of us knew how to fix. When the papers were signed, we both walked away and never looked back. Or at least, I thought we hadn't. Yet there he was, looking just as good, if not better, than when we were together. He had always been the kind of guy who looked effortlessly put together, and last night was no exception. Crisp suit, just the right amount of stubble, and that same damn smirk I used to fall for. And then, he saw me. I had 2 choices. Pretend I didn't see him and awkwardly maneuver around the room for the rest of the night, or face it head on. He made the decision for me. "Wow," he said, approaching with a drink in hand. Of all the places, I forced a smile. Yeah, small world. The conversation started off stiff. The usual "how have you been? And what are you up to these days?" kind of thing. But then, somewhere between my first drink and my third, the tension shifted. The small talk turned into real talk. We started laughing. Actually laughing. I had forgotten how easy it was to talk to him. How he had this way of making me feel like the only person in the room. He brought up that one time we got lost on a road trip and ended up at a sketchy gas station in the middle of nowhere. I reminded him of how he once tried to surprise me with breakfast in bed and nearly burned the apartment down. It was nice. Too nice. And then, the conversation turned to us. "I think about it sometimes," he admitted, swirling his drink. "Think about what?" I asked, even though I already knew. Whether we gave up too easily. I felt my heart tighten in my chest. It was a thought I had buried deep down, one I refused to entertain. But hearing him say it out loud made it real. I tried to play it off with a shrug. "We had our reasons." "Did we?" he asked, his eyes locking onto mine in that way that used to make me weak. "Or did we just stop trying?" The weight of his words hung in the air between us. I didn't know what to say. Maybe he was right. Maybe we did stop trying. Maybe we were both too stubborn, too tired, too scared to fight for what we had. 1 drink turned into 2, then 3. The space between us got smaller. The accidental touches, his hand grazing mine, his knee brushing against mine, felt less and less like accidents. And then he leaned in. "Should we get out of here?" he asked, his voice low.